music. Good morning. Like my tight hairdo? How are you guys? Good morning, Jamie. How are you? What's going on? Give me 1 second. I'm sharing the groups. And then we'll be good to go, my dear. It is so gray and dark here this morning. I am surprised. I'm trying a new trick. Hey, Kristen Ravello, good morning. How are you? Trying a new trick to see if this works. We will see. Okay, so there. All right, I hope that worked. I think I just shared to all my groups all in one fell swoop. But I might end up in Facebook jail. That's okay. I'm a bad girl from the Bad Girls Club. I feel like my hair is too wet and, I don't know, nerdy. White nerdy. Let me just check cameras. Hey, Rising Empress, good morning. I haven't seen you in a while. I love your name. Simone, okay, good to know your name. I'm Daniel Simone. I know you've been here before, but good morning. Welcome to the forecast. Hey, Mary. You like the bedhead look? I know I had it this morning and I just threw some water on and combed it to the side just because it was really bedheady this morning. It's raining here. It's okay. I don't mind this kind of weather because it's nice, like stay inside and be cozy weather, but it's in the morning when you wake up, it feels like it's still like the middle of the night. It's so dark. So I woke up this morning at about 7 o'clock and it felt like it was still like, I don't know, 3 a.m. I was like, what time is it? What day is it? Well, it's October 25th. We're at Friday already. The week just flew by. It's that cartwheel energy in the midweek. I think it's just moving us right along. And I have been a lazy ass most of this week. Other than getting up and doing the charmings and the daily forecast, I haven't done much of anything that I planned to do this week. I am totally Peter Procrastinator. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just kind of waiting for people to come into the room and having a sip of coffee. Join me if you'd like. Ah, there she is. There's the lady of the hour, Miss Ducky Simmons, arriving with her, clattering with her tray of coffee cups for everybody. Join us in a cup of coffee. Mary Lyman says, I feel like when it rains, it cleanses the earth. Totally, girl. And the air. Like, I feel like it just cleanses everything. Hey, good morning, Kelsey Dale. How are you? So, I'm all shared out to groups. That worked really quickly. We'll see if I end up in Facebook jail. I don't know. But we will see. Did I share the right thing? Oh, shit. I might have shared the wrong thing. Shit. No, I shared the right thing, didn't I? Oh well, I'll leave it alone for today. If I didn't share it correctly, I'll attempt it again tomorrow. Yeah, Mentos, the fresh maker. All right, so let's start with our breathing exercises. Let's just get right into it. It's Friday, it's the week's end, or we're beginning the week's end. So uh, let's do our breathing exercises. Those of you that know the dogs decided to chase a squirrel up the telephone pole. That's great, Ducky. Um, let's roll into the week like the rock stars that we are, and to the weekend like the rock stars that we are. I'm gonna burn just a little bit of sage. So let's look at the energy for Friday, October 25th. First, let's take our 3 deep breaths, okay? Let's plant our feet firmly onto the ground. I'm gonna let you guys do what you want during this time now. Let you create your own routine. You know, I've sort of given you guys some of the information. Some of the information has been changing for me, and I think that that's great, and I've been sharing it with you guys. And I think that I have some ideas around that, but I will talk about those at a later date. But right now, you guys know the drill. We breathe in through our nose, deep into the belly. We exhale out the mouth, really just like letting go of everything, any tension in the body, any stress that we might be carrying, worry, anything from the past, anything from the future. We want to just kind of let it go. We'll deal with it later. We can look at it later. We have plenty of time, right? So we can look at it later. Right now, we want to be in the present moment. We want to be focused on our body and where we're seated right now. And so, you know, if touching your body helps you to do that, then do that. By all means, touch yourself. We can't see you. So, you know, you can, um, cup your neck, your head. I touch my heart, wherever. You can even just rub your thighs, wherever you feel most comfortable, right? But bringing your attention back to your body, reminding yourself that your body is your vehicle that you travel through this plane, this, life through. And that it's a safe space to be in, too. That's really a key. I think a lot of us operate from this place of not feeling safe in our own bodies, myself included. So, yeah, so let's do that. Let's take in that first deep breath. We're going to hold that breath at the top of the breath if you choose to do so. And as we do that, we're going to emanate that light from within us, right? We're going to allow that light to expand. We're going to allow that oxygen that we've just breathed in to permeate our bloodstream and reach our brain. And as we exhale, we allow gratitude and thanks for the body, on the second breath for the mind, on the third breath for the spirit, okay? So I said I wasn't going to talk you guys through this, but I'm talking you through it anyway. So let's take in that first breath and hold and emanate that light. And release. Be grateful for your body. Calling in our guides and our angels. Those that are there to serve our highest good. Those in spirit. Let's take in that second breath. Hold. And emanate that light. Connect that light even to our guides and our angels if we want. Lining up our chakras, bringing them into alignment. And release. Letting go of any doubt, negativity, being thankful for the mind, for all the work that it does. Tirelessly thinking and solving. And let's take in that third breath. Hold Just expand that light. And release. You guys can do the pyramid trick from yesterday's video if you want. I'm seeing that again. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and welcome to the 25th of October, 2019, Friday. I am Dan Geist. This is Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. I haven't acknowledged my new subscribers. I'm picking up new subscribers here and there, and I just want to say hello to all of you. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate your subscriptions. Thank you to those of you that tune in every day. You guys give me a reason to believe that this is possible. You give me a reason to get up every morning. I look forward to doing this with you guys in the morning, and so I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you, both new and, old. I've been at this about a year now, so I guess some of you are considered old, not by years, but by just having been viewers for a while. So thank you. I just was feeling gratitude for that. I saw that I had one new subscriber today, and I was like really grateful. So I wanted to share that gratitude and say thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching me every morning, you guys. Let's get to the cards, I guess, right? That's what we're all here for. We want to know what are we looking at as a group collectively? What do we need to know? So let's ask our angels to come in, if we feel comfortable doing that. Asking our guides to come in. Asking our guides and our angels to protect us in this moment. To just give us that extra front line of sort of protection before we head out into the day. Imagining a golden orb around us or light, a definite boundary that defines our aura. And we can have our guides and angels sort of sit right outside of that aura. If we feel more comfortable, we can have them come closer than that and come inside. But we want to be sure that our guides are of the highest good, the highest vibration, and there to sort of help us, that they serve the light. And allow them to work with us, but we do have to sort of invite them or ask them, thank them, be in gratitude to them, for them to work in our lives, or else they will just sort of hang out and wait for us because of free will. And that's okay. We can make these decisions on our own. We can choose to focus on what we want to focus on. We can choose to make mountains out of molehills. We can choose to solve the problems on our own. No! Don't! We could be like Stuart from Mad TV. Look what I can do. Don't! Now I understand why Stuart's coming up in the group. Oh, he's a good metaphor. Are we going to be like a Stuart? No! Or are we going to allow, ourselves to work with spirit and acknowledge that spirit exists? I don't know. Might be fun. Make life a little bit more adventurous in the day. Yep, Christian's like, Stuart! Oh, I feel funny this morning. It's really gray and wet and cozy, but I feel like in a good mood. I need to pump myself full of coffee and get some work done today. I totally have been laying off doing the November horoscopes. I need to get those together and started posting, because November's going to be here before I know it. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's look at the card that we have for today for the group. Oh, back. Interesting. All right, so let me switch the cameras really quick. Now, if we get both of these cards again, I am going to laugh my ass off. LMAO. All right, so today is the horseshoe again. We had horseshoe on the 22nd, which was, a master number day. The horseshoe to me, let me just look at this today. Do I feel like this is energy boomeranging back to us? Because that's kind of what I was getting the first time. I don't feel that as much. Today I'm feeling more of like that. I mean, I know that I looked at the description in the book for horseshoe, and horseshoes are symbols of luck. They can also indicate travel, the movement or travel. And again, I'm saying this ties into that cartwheel energy. This ties into sort of, now I'm feeling like we might be moving our cart along, right, through the week. We're at the weekend. We had that cart for the midweek on Sunday. If you didn't watch the Sunday video, I always go back once these videos upload and I put the weekly up in the corner so that you can connect the weekly video to what I'm saying in the daily. So when this has been up for a minute, if you want to come back and rewatch it, you can, and you can find the weekly video on there. But this horseshoe energy to me feels a little bit different than it did on the 22nd. To me, on the 22nd, it felt like energy boomeranging back to us. It looked more like a boomerang. To me, this is about the hard work and the moving the cart forward. I'm feeling that this is about good luck, beneficial luck. That's part of the definition in the card descriptions. But this is also about hard work sort of paying off. I feel like those of us that have moved through the week and done the work, however we do it, in relationships, at work, in career relationships, in our feelings, in our emotions, wherever we've sort of done, listen to the messages that our mind, our soul, our body is giving us and acknowledge them and then operated from that sort of knowledge, similar to the book that we had yesterday, the Grimoire, the book of knowledge that's within each and every one of us. And if you didn't watch that broadcast, tune in, it'll make more sense. Watch that from yesterday. But if we were accessing that information, I think that it is allowing us to do the hard work of sort of pulling that cartwheel energy, which was the underpinning energy of the week, through this midweek into the weekend, right? It's showing us our strength and our protection. It's showing us that maybe sometimes we might need to slow ourselves down to be able to get the job done, is what I'm hearing. But that is okay. We are allowed to slow down today, and sort of like the word plodding, Plodding is in my head. It makes me think like if we have to move at a slower, more steady pace, that's okay. It will bring about beneficial, I don't want to say luck per se, but it will be, I feel like it's going to be like, to me, this is feeling like the phrase slow and steady wins the race today. Okay? So if we are working from a place of, everything that we've talked about this week, about accessing that awareness, that knowledge within ourselves, of honoring that, of moving that cartwheel forward, of, yesterday's grounding stone was the stone of joy. If we operated from a place of joy yesterday, that joy, I think, is going to be residual today as we wake up this morning and we do the hard work or just the final pull of the week to get through this week and move our cart continually forward, right? And so that's what I'm feeling with this horseshoe card today, is that the hard work is sort of paying off. We're not quite done yet, but we're able to do it. And I also have to say, I feel a real peace with this card today, if that makes sense. Like the words that are coming across in my mind are like stability, peace, patience, moving in a more intentional manner. Okay, so when I look at this horseshoe card, I feel like we're moving forward. It may be we've slowed our pace a little bit going into the weekend, but we're doing it with a more intentional awareness that is strong and powerful. Okay, so that's where the horseshoe card is fitting with me today for you guys. I hope that makes sense. Keep moving forward. I am going to ask for a Strange Girl affirmation card. What is the affirmation we need to know today? A couple of other housekeeping things, guys, as I shuffle the cards. You can follow me on Instagram at Engelgeist333. I'm also grateful to all of my followers there. I've picked up a few. I need to get better about posting there every day, but I was doing it every day and then sort of now posting every other day. I'm trying to keep it connected to the YouTube page, so it's more about readings and things like that. But please go over there and give me a follow if you would like. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel or to the Facebook business page. Please share out my videos if you enjoy them, if they inspire you. All of that is signs and ways of supporting the channel. With Christmas coming, we do have gift reads, so you can purchase a read for somebody else and give me their information or pass my information on to them. And you can give the reading as a gift for the holiday season. Thank you, Spirit. So the card from the Strange Girls Affirmation deck. Both of these decks, by the way, are from the Witchwood Oracle. This is the usual, the unusual is rarely understood, but that makes it no less wondrous. So I feel like this is really about authenticity. This ties into yesterday's book about the grimoire. This ties into a lot of the affirmations that we've been hearing this week about, um, uh, what was the one about the witch? The one at the beginning of the week that kind of blew my mind. Um, Fear No Flame was the last part of it. I can't remember. This is the witch that could not be burned. Fear no flame. Like, to me, this is about us sort of really appreciating and continuing to appreciate our sort of unusual authenticity. We don't necessarily, we may view ourselves as unusual, but I prefer the word authentic, right? Who we are, individual, that sort of idea. It's what intrinsically makes us us. As we own those things, like that book, The Grimoire from yesterday, or even the way that we go about our work today, be it slow and steady, or be it like strong and powerful, however we choose to move forward into the day to day, I feel like we're going to be grounded and based in a place of stability. And in that place, we're going to have an awareness of who we are and an appreciation of who we are that makes us sort of like stronger in our day, stronger in our energy, stronger in our ability to get things done. It doesn't necessarily matter who understands us or who not about who appreciates us, but who sort of we don't need anybody's approval today. Let's just say that, okay? That's what I feel like with this card and with this horseshoe card. This horseshoe is very undeniably like, look, this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is the direction I'm moving in, and watch out, don't make me step on you if I have to. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that in a sort of just very direct, authentic way of just being able to, like, knowing that you have value and power and deserve to move forward your own self, right? Um, as far as this card, the unusual is rarely understood, but that makes it no less wondrous. Our authenticity is what makes us wonderfully us. And I feel like that's an easy summation of this card. So own that energy today, own that thought today. Be in that thought as you move through the day, at whatever pace. And keep that strength about you, keep that sort of personal awareness and appreciation about you, and allow that to be your guide today through the day. And that's going to help you navigate any sort of situations, gray weather, work whatevers. You know how it rolls. So this is your forecast. I'm going to the grounding stone bag to find the stone that I need for the grounding. This is the thought that we want to ground into today. I love it. I love it. So this is knowledge. I don't know how well this stone's going to stand up because it's like very perfectly round. It's going to turn to the side, but that's okay. It's got a little like side tilt. It's a little sassy today. This stone to me is all about the first chakra. I feel like it's carnelian. It is the first chakra. Uh, I'm not 100% sure if it is carnelian. I want to think that it is, but it may not be. I'm going to pretend that it is, and I'm going to say that it represents the first chakra, which is also a chakra that we ground into. I want to say that we want to understand our knowledge today of who we are, what we are, and appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that from a place of like our first chakra awareness of what this makes. This is, excuse me, sort of our deepest core of where we operate from, where we connect to the planet, how we connect to the planet, where we fit into the planet, right? And so we have that knowledge of who we are. We need to understand, not understand it, but we need to appreciate it and know how wonderful it actually is, and then move forward in that today with strength and clarity of purpose. This knowledge will allow us to do that. This steadiness will allow us to do this, to this awareness and this from knowledge is like sort of awareness, belief, all of those things. This stone tells us to really like ground in that knowledge of who we are and the wondrousness of it. Right? Don't let others' opinions sort of get in the way today. Be your own cheerleader, so to speak, or be your own um, uh, rally your troops today is the best way I can say. um, and know it. Like, don't doubt it. Don't doubt what you can get accomplished today. Don't doubt what you deserve today. Don't doubt what you can have today through dedication, strength, even a little bit of luck maybe, and definitely a ton of self-appreciation and the knowledge of that, the power of that. You can, sorry, let me pull that forward so you guys can see that better. You can move through this day in a really wonderful way. And I have a feeling that some of you guys might really get a lot accomplished today, um, uh, in a very profound way. Okay, if those of you do, I would love to hear about it in the comments section. I would love if you came back and said, you said today was going to be a good day, and I grounded in my knowledge of myself and really believed in myself, and this is what happened. So if there's any of you that are out there that are watching this both like now, live, or later in the day, and it's hitting home for you, please leave me a comment on the YouTube page and let me know whether or not this worked for you. I love to hear those comments. I'd love to hear, or leave them in the group, guys. Um, Definitely leave them in the group, and I will read them and see, you know, I would just like to hear, because I have a feeling today's going to be a good day for quite a few of you. Not necessarily the most exciting, or to me, I'm going to say this. This feels very self appreciative today. And the knowledge of that and the grounding of that knowledge. I also have to say that this red stone, it being carnelian, even though it associates with the first chakra, I feel like the red also is representing that sort of red of love, that red of giving oneself that sort of heartfelt love, and the knowing of that, the owning of that, the the power that comes with having that sort of awareness and knowledge and living from that place. Okay, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to say that this is gonna be the most. I have a real feeling as I'm looking at these cards that today this is about really just touching base with your own self appreciation and moving forward in a very steady and powerful way that allows you to gain a better knowledge and appreciation of yourself. It may not be huge things that get accomplished today, but by day's end, I would suggest, and this is only a suggestion, maybe reflecting upon what went on today. What were you thinking today? Did your thoughts change today? Were you able to be appreciative of yourself and how you handled today? And maybe that might be exactly what these cards and this grounding stone is about today. Good, Kristen. Kristen Ravello over on YouTube says, very interesting. I needed to hear that message. I have two options to choose from, and my gut is telling me something very strongly. I'm gonna trust it. Yeah, it is a beautiful. As Kristen also says, what a beautiful group of cards to go into the weekend with. It really is. It feels like a very strong, steady energy, is all I can say. Even with the knowledge grounding stone, it feels very strong to me, very steady, very aware and grounded, and grounded in a place of self appreciation and awareness of self. A rising empress. Um, uh, Personal readings can be booked through my link tree um, links. I can post those for you. So that link there, if you go there, that's how you would pay. Video readings are done over Facebook video or over the phone, depending on where you live. And or they can be done over Facebook, just over the phone on Facebook. You don't have to be on video if you're not comfortable with that. They usually take about an hour, and that's available to you. So just so you know that. Sophie, right? So, and if you're part of the Engelgeist group, you can always contact me through there, or you can message me directly at my business page on Facebook. Those links are there. So, and then for card pulls, you guys, if you guys want free card pulls, just as a reminder, tonight is charm night. I'm going to switch the cameras around. One moment so I can talk to you. Tonight is charm night, so at 7:30 Central Standard Time, which is 5:30 Pacific and 8:30 Eastern, and that's US time. I will be doing charm readings live. Those are $25 each, which is a little bit of a discount than doing them privately with me because they are on live YouTube. But those are available to you. You can send payment via PayPal for that if you wanted to book a charming. And then I do free card pulls in between the charmings for sort of newer members or those that are asking. Okay? So that's available to you also. But I would like to get I need to get some of the tarot scopes in today. Or at least started. Ugh, I'm so procrastinating. I think it's the shift into winter weather. It's really starting to get cold and gray. And I'm just starting to slow down, which is good. This is the time, I'm just going to ramble now. Those of you that wanted the forecast, you've got it. You can stay or you can listen to me ramble. But I am going to say this, I get down on myself about not being productive enough and about not being, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to get this done, I need to get that done. And the truth of the matter is, and oh, that's so funny because that's what Kyle says all the time. The truth of the matter is, I've been watching Kyle's videos. I joined Kyle Gray's Angel Tribe, and I've been watching his teaching videos, and they're really kind of awesome. I mean, not even kind of awesome, they're really awesome. He's an awesome teacher. He's a man out of Scotland, Glasgow, and he's an angel expert, which, he is. That's not like poking fun. I'm saying that's sort of his moniker. But regardless, so I've been watching him, and he does say the truth of the matter is a lot. So I think I've been hearing that a lot, and now I'm picking it up. Sometimes I'll do that when I go to like a place and there's accents. I'll start picking up the accent. But regardless, what I was saying was, I was looking at it, my self-critical nature of wanting to be, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that. And when I went to Omega, Kyle was talking about purpose. And I thought that it was really profound because, and I want to just share this with you guys, is that he had us sort of look at the idea of purpose, and then he explained to us, what if our purpose is just to be happy? Like, jaw drop, mic drop. To me, I'm always looking to be productive. I'm always looking to be abundant. I'm always looking to be, and now I'm not saying that like being happy isn't those things, right? But it sort of simplifies and boils everything down. And so lately I've been trying to do what makes me most happy, and just kind of being kind to myself. And so it's nice. It's a different sort of perspective shift. I'm always racing around thinking, oh, I need to be doing this. I have to get that done. I have to do this on this sort of timeline. For what? When you think about it in terms of is it really making you happy? Because we get to that place when we accomplish it. And when you think about it, like I've like sort of reflected back in meditation on some of the times where I thought, oh, this is going to be the thing that I need. And then I go about spending a bunch of time, energy, emotions, whatever, to get there, both good and bad. And then I get there, and yeah, it maybe brings me a temporary happiness, but I'm sort of on to the next. So it's not to say that I don't need to do my horoscopes, but I need to be doing them from a place of happiness and joy. And so, I don't know. That's where I'm at. And it's just been interesting. Another thing I am going to say, and I'm just going to put this out there, this meditation thing that's been sort of happening with us every morning, these breathing exercises, I want to talk to Ducky about it. But I have a little idea around it for those of you that want to take it a little bit further, because I'm noticing that more and more information is sort of happening as I'm doing it, both in my own personal meditations and sort of in the moment while I'm here live with you guys. But that starts to affect the daily forecast. And the daily forecasts are supposed to stay short. I feel like they're maybe better if they're short and concise and you guys can get the information and get about your day. So I might be offering something different in a way of the breathing exercises. We'll still continue to do them, but I might do a separate set of videos or a separate area maybe in the group on Facebook, I don't know, where we'll start to learn the functions of the breathing exercises, the purpose or the intentions that I feel like they're supposed to be, but they will also never trump your own intuition around them, right? So you can build your own sort of meditative experience, dictionary, purpose, or how you do it. And creating a forum where we can discuss that, share those insights, why, what we see when we are in that space, and take time to do that, but not necessarily in a live situation here. It might be live within the group, okay? So I'm going to think about that because that might be something really nice. And oh, that's what I was going to say about this weather too, and about getting things done. And this actually ties into the meditation idea is maybe over the winter months, because I know it's getting colder and more sort of dark, and the energy at the planetary level slows down. We're allowed to slow down, guys. Society, work, those sort of things don't necessarily tell us that information, but we are allowed to. It's a natural slowdown process. And so I need to honor that within myself. When we watch nature, the leaves fall off the trees, the animals go into hibernation. So maybe doing a little 3 month during the winter months, like meditation group or a sangha. I don't even know, I wouldn't even know that I know enough to call it that, and by no means am I some sort of expert on meditation. I only do what I do, and I can share that with you. And we might do that. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to talk to Ducky about that later today and see what she thinks. But that might be a nice way to sort of align our energies with the slower energies of winter, because we did have that. If you guys go back to 2 charmings ago, I'm going to take you back to this one group read at the end of, I think, 2 charming videos past. There is a read that I did for the group where we had the Lord card. I believe it was Mother Earth. No, it was She-Wolf. These are also cards by Kyle Gray from his Angels and Ancestors deck, which is lovely. Been working with it. We had the Lord card, we had the She-Wolf card, and underneath that, which was kind of foundationary for me as I was seeing it, was the card with the wolf on it that was listed as Winter. And I feel like maybe that might be something that's going on for that read. So if you didn't see that read, it's at the end of the charm video from last. It's not Wednesdays, it's like Friday of last week, I think, or quite possibly the Wednesday of last week, but you can look for it. You'll see the Angel and Ancestors cards. There's 3 cards at the end of the video that I did as a group reading. So I think that's the message from that, or we can continue with what that message was about through this meditative process. Does that make sense? All right, I don't know. I'll let you guys go. Good morning, Kelly Talbot. I am getting ready to sign off, and I am... The wolf is your spirit animal, Mary? Awesome. Well, let's get wolfy with it. Let's pack up and start to sort out where our meditative spaces are and start to honor them, start to strengthen them, start to go into them. start to center in them. Winter is a good time to do that, I think, right? Because it's quieter, it's more peaceful. The resonance of the planet is just sort of a little bit more at ease. So we can maybe get a little bit more at ease in our body. All right. You guys have a great day. Again, please like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff that you know to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. And thank you for tuning in. Have a great Friday, you guys. I will see you later tonight at 7:30 Central Time for Charmings. And I will see you tomorrow morning for tomorrow morning's forecast. All right. Bye-bye.